Hey guys, this video is for our 2nd through 4th grade team for July week 4. This is a little abbreviated video because we are busy working on VBS stuff, so I am just making a quick little video for this week. All summer long we've been learning about the fruit of the Spirit. In June we did love, joy, peace, and patience. In July we have done goodness, faithfulness, love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, and faithfulness. This week we are learning about gentleness. And we are going to Mark 10, where Jesus invited the little children to come to him. And our bottom line for today is God can give you the strength to be gentle. So that is what we are learning about all week long. When kids start to check in at 8:40 and 10:40, we've got our coloring page that they can do. God can give you the strength to be gentle. That is their bottom line for this week. Then when service starts at 9 and 11, fun little interactivity that you can do. You're going to have kids make little paper fans. So I'm going to have construction paper on your cart. So you know where they fold the paper back and forth, and they make little accordion style fans. And then I'm just going to make a small balloon for each cart. And you're going to encourage the kids to use their fans and gently work together to fan the balloon out of the circle on the table, or the circle of your kids, okay? You're going to ask the kids to work together to keep the balloon floating either over the table or over their circle if you sit on the floor on your circle carpet. And you're going to say that game was challenging, wasn't it? Do you think that this game took different kinds of strength? They had to have the strength to be gentle. Well, in large group today, we're going to hear about a different kind of strength that we might not have thought of before. So then at 10 after, you will head over to large group right across the hall. When large group is over, we're going to do things a little bit different this week. Instead of moving around to stations, you are just going to stay in your homeroom the whole time, and you're just going to do these review activities just in your small group tables, like where the kids check in at. So the first one that you're going to do is at your carpet on your circle. I'm going to give you each an empty bucket, and you're going to put it in the middle, and each kid will get a ping pong ball. And the first thing that you're going to do is instruct the kids to land the ping pong ball in the bucket by tossing the ping pong ball as hard as they can. So if they toss it as hard as they can, most of the ping pong balls are going to bounce back out of the bucket. Then you're going to give them their ping pong ball back, and you're going to challenge them to land their ping pong ball in the bucket gently so that it doesn't bounce back out. Okay, they can do this a few times and see what happens. And this keeps saying balloon, but we're using ping pong ball. So I asked you to toss the ping pong ball in the bucket as hard as you could. What happened? It bounced right back out, right? In the same way, when we're harsh or careless with our words or actions, we can really hurt people. Then I asked you to land the second ping pong ball in the bucket gently. So what did you have to do differently? You had to slow down, right? It's not always easy to be gentle, especially in situations that make you feel frustrated or angry, but thankfully, God can give you the strength to be gentle. And then make it personal. Tell kids about a time that something happened when you wanted to respond in anger, but you chose to be gentle instead. Or tell them how you didn't respond with gentleness and maybe how that affected your relationship with people. So you can do that after large group until about 9:50 or 11:50. Then when you're done with that activity, you're going to play a little memory verse game. So you can time your kids, or in your room you can do boys versus girls. So what you're going to do is you're going to split into two groups if you want, or if you just want to do your group at your own time, you can time the kids. You're going to have them stand shoulder to shoulder, and you're going to lay out these Fruit of the Spirit cards. They look like this, but there's going to be all 9 fruits of the Spirit. So all these 9 things, I will put this key in your cart so you know what the different symbols mean. And you're going to call kids one at a time to somehow get over to the pile of cards on the other side of your room and pick one. So you might say, come over, let Trip crab walk on over. And then Trip would crab walk over. These are going to be face down. He's going to pick one of those cards, and he's going to crab walk back to the group. And then you would say, come on over, let Gus bunny hop over. And then Gus is going to bunny hop and pick up another one of the cards. And you're going to do that with all the kids in your group. And then when they have all the cards, you're going to have them work together to put them in order of the verse, which I have written down here, and to try to practice saying their verse, okay? And then if you just do it your group, you can have them do it again and time them and see if they can do it faster, or you can play boys versus girls. And then finally, just to close down in prayer with your group, you're going to talk about how Jesus took the time to take each child into his arms, and he showed them that he loved them and that they were important and valuable, and that is gentleness, responding to others with care and concern. And so just say, you know what? Jesus would do the same for you. He would take you in his arms, and he would tell you that you are loved and important and valuable. So then take time, maybe just go to each kid and put your hands on their shoulder or your hand on their head maybe, and look them in the eyes and say, Trip, Jesus loves you and you are valuable to God. And do that to each one of your kids. See if they have any prayer requests, and that is it for this week. We are not going to do a snack this week. We are just going to do those activities. And like I said, after large group, you're just going to go back to your homeroom spot to do those different things. And that is it for this week, guys. I'm so pumped. It's going to be a great week of VBS, a fun-filled week. Thank you guys for coming and serving on Sunday morning and being our small group leaders. You are the backbone and the heart and soul of Oak Ridge Kids. I am so grateful for every single one of you, and we'll see you on Sunday.